Hello Aquarius, here's a reading for you for the time of the Sun in Gemini, which begins tomorrow on the 20th of May and will end on the 21st of June as far as I can remember. About 21st of June. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards and I also cut the deck. I was so much into it that I forgot to put it on a recording, but believe me, I shuffled a lot. I always do. I just, close my eyes, and it is a very beautiful early afternoon here where I live. We finally have warmth and sun, so feeling happy. Okay, so this is your deck, this is your story. This time I use the Fountain Tarot, a beautiful deck. I have to say somewhat abstract, but I'm learning to work with it. And I will use a Celtic cross to make it all quite transparent. Okay. At the middle of your reading, your main energy is Three of Wands, so the Gate card. Helping you or hindering you, the Moon. At the base of your reading, Five of Wands. Crowning your reading, Page of Wands. Lots of fire again. You had this last month, as far as I can, 2 months ago, in April. There were lots of wands, and here they come again. Your recent past is Page of Cups. Your near future, Eight of Coins. Now, your inner influence, or how do you see yourself in this situation? Death. Wow. Your environment, how others see you. Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana, here they come. Your hopes and fears, the Tower, again. I think Gemini had it here. And the outcome, the Devil. All the Major Arcanas, here they come. Wow, Aquarius. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck as the undercurrent energy of this reading. Knight of Swords is a very hasty energy, very energetic being, but sometimes he moves faster than he thinks. It's all earth and fire together, and together with all these wands here, I feel you're on fire this month, and you're really quick to do something, perhaps too quick. But under this Knight of Swords, fortunately, we have Six of Wands, which means that you're heading into a victory and joy of victory. You lie here, bathing in the light of success. Hopefully this victory is not over someone's dead body. Sometimes this knight acts like that. He charges forward no matter what, no matter who, no matter the circumstances. Let's see. At the center of your reading, you have a beautiful Three of Wands card, which is all about joyful prospect, I'd say. This card talks about optimism. Optimism you deserve, because you did what you were supposed to do. You started to develop some plan, and now you're ready for your ships to come. You're waiting for them. You're expecting good results. You also attract things in this state, so be careful with what you attract. Try to manifest positive intentions, not in a negative way. Don't think about what you don't want, because the law of attraction doesn't work this way. Your mind, your psyche, it doesn't know the word no. It's affirmative in a way. So be careful with what you think about. Be focused on positive results you want to gain here. Okay? What's hindering you here? Probably, maybe helping, why not? But first I will talk about difficulties with the moon. Is the lack of information. You don't see everything. You have your vision is blurred. There's not enough light in what you observe. There are unexpected changes. You can't see the source of them, and this all can make you feel not really stable, rather floating, unsure of what's going to happen, of what to decide. Perhaps you have difficulties with even deciding what do you want here, what to expect, what to attract to you. There's also a deception in this card, so be aware that what you perceive may not be entirely real, entirely true. You can feel anxious about it. You can be confused. But on the other hand, you can have powerful visions in this state. The moon sometimes is helping because it is your deepest intuition. This is what you dream about. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what happens when you stop thinking. What rolls out of it. What is unfolding when you're not thinking, when you're in a deep state of peace. What does your intuition tell you? But still, be careful, because here you can't be sure what's real and what's imagined. Okay? At the base of your reading, you have Five of Wands. Five of Wands is not a very harmonious energy. It is a card of conflict. And all conflicts we encounter are inner. They sometimes project themselves into our environment, quite often I'd say, but they always reflect what is happening inside of us. So I prefer Five of Wands to Five of Swords, because Five of Wands, it's not so aggressive, it's not so competitive. I mean, there is a competition here, but it's rather a debate. You can see these people talking, perhaps sometimes even arguing, but there's no better or worse here. Everyone is listened to. Everyone has something important to say. So whatever these wands are in your life that are not, convergent yet, they are not convergent yet, but this is the process of making them more convergent, of making them work towards one goal. But you have to know the goal first. First you have to decide, and you're deciding by listening to all those voices talking to you, to all those, differing opinions. And you can feel lack of a leading thought, lack of leadership in your thoughts, in your deeds, because these are wants, so it's what you really do in life. But I think this state of inner conflict is also very important in our lives. And although it is hard to accept it, try to accept it this month, because this is a creative process in its core, because it really helps you discover which one of those directions is the most proper for you, is the most nurturing, is the most progressive or creative. Let it unfold. Let those forces fight a little with themselves. Nothing wrong will happen if you let them. Don't really oppose it, because this is also your part. It's also you. The greatest danger to a human being that wants to be at peace with itself and with the universe is to oppose who he or she really is. And we are also like that. We sometimes don't know. We sometimes have this inner conflict, and that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. Just let it flow. Let it evolve and see what happens. Crowning your reading, you have Page of Wands. So I feel lots of beautiful, maybe a little childish or rather youthful energy during this month of Sun in Gemini. You're you're very enthusiastic here, very energetic. You don't have a Sun in your reading, but Page of Wands for me is a little like, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Wands is fiery beginning. So I think you joyfully explore the world this month, your environment. You're ready to go, you're ready to act, and you like it. You love to be involved, Perhaps not sure really what to do, but ready to do it. Whatever comes from this Five of Wands, you're ready to do it. So I feel your energy may be a little unstable this month, like you come and go. Okay, I'll do this. No, I won't do this. I will do that. And again and again and again, Choppy, a little choppy energy here, I feel. But it's joyful. There's nothing wrong in it, again. And in your past, another page. So perhaps friends are important in your life this month. Page of Cups is also about discovering, but more discovering your feelings, discovering the very complex structure here. As you can see, this cup is standing on a box containing a sphere, and something very important and something very interesting is happening here. And this young person discovers something about her feelings. So perhaps you've just discovered something about you. Imagination also plays a large role here. And now, having this discovered, you are ready to enter the world with it. Okay? But it's youthful. It's energetic. It's like the spring. Like pages are like the spring. Fresh, new, curious. Curious Aquarius. So this part of the reading is quite joyful, I'd say. Joyful and full of these wands, so full of fire, choppy. But now, your recent past is here. Your near future, Eight of Coins, a totally different energy. Just by looking at the colors of this card, you can see it's serious. This is a serious work you're doing. This man is building a structure, and he's only, well, he has the beginning, he has the skeleton of something, but this is only the beginning of the work. And if you look carefully, you will see it is an Escher structure. It's illogical. It's not just a cube. Look at this part. It's going under this part. How? How to join it to make it possible? Tough work. Tough work. Tough quest. And you're learning here. You're determined to do it. And you're progressing slowly but surely. This card is sometimes called work. Just work. So pay attention to details of your work. And I feel try not to be disheartened by some obstacles, by perhaps you don't see the solution of your work here. You're in this point when you're doing well, everything's going well, but now you have some obstacle and you don't see the solution to it. And the answer to this is just do your best. Just do your best. Whatever it is, continue your work like you did before. The best path to follow is this. And now we come to something really serious, Aquarius, because you have a absolutely powerful combo here. Death, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Devil. Whoa. So what's going on within you is deep change. And this card is, I feel it's coming back. Every 2 or 3 months, it's coming back to your sign. Death. Perhaps it's because Aquariuses are not afraid of change. Well, they are, but they are not so against change as some other signs of zodiac. You appreciate change, I would say. You know it's often difficult and painful, but what comes on the other side is worth it. So you have this acceptance of the process, of the deep changing process going on within you. You gain the acceptance, I feel. And you know it's going on. This is, you still know it's a challenge. Death is never easy. You know it's a challenge, but you accept it. The more you accept it, the less painful it is. The more you're open to this change going on, the less you suffer. Because pain is not suffering. These are two different things. As I say, it can be painful, but if you accept it, the pain will just go away. So I feel you won't suffer because you accept it. And what's coming from outside your environment, it's Wheel of Fortune. I like this picture very much, showing a man involved in something greater, in the play of forces he perhaps doesn't understand or even doesn't see. But he's very much inside of it. This is the way you construct when you draw. This is how you draw a sphere. This is how you make it seem 3D on a 2D surface. You write these cuts of the sphere, cuts of the bowl. And then you see this is more complicated. It has many dimensions, perhaps the infinite number of dimensions, because you can cut it however you want. The Wheel of Fortune. Life has its ups and downs. Sometimes sun, sometimes rain, sometimes spring, sometimes winter. So you're a subject here, like all of us. This can be unexpected. This turn of events here can be unexpected. But generally, this card is propheting a fortune, something good, something you didn't expect but good for you. Whether you appreciate it now or not, because sometimes things are happening and we don't know if they are good or bad at the beginning, right? Only time tells us what is the real value behind the event. So perhaps good luck, perhaps some chance, perhaps entering a new cycle of life, but perhaps also opportunity for you. Grab it. It also can be a turning point for you, especially with all those major arcanas here. It's like unexpected event. I think quite hard taking this into consideration. Hopes and fears, the Tower. I think many people tend to fear this card. People don't like it. People are afraid of the collapse of something in their lives. The idea, the structure. And I also used to, but now I don't see it like that. Especially when I saw this depiction of the tower. I think it's the best I've seen. Because this is a structure that has no physical right to endure. It has no physical right to be, to stand. It has to fall. Because the base here is too small to support it. And it's taking a space. It's taking much energy to maintain it. So even if we are afraid of it, still it's best for us for it to fall. Hopefully, not in our direction. Hopefully we're just observers. Can we expect this tower to fall? I think we can. I think we can. Maybe this was, for some time, our goal to create an impossible structure. Like, a house of cards. And we created and created level after level. But finally it falls. And we can build again. So you will build again on these ruins. But it's not so. It's not only destructive, because tower is seen as a destructive force. Of course it is, but it destroys a structure that no longer works for you. Sometimes it destroys the structure that is your prison, that became your prison. Perhaps you didn't even realize it yet, but it will be destroyed. And you will be free. It is also a freeing act. So, a destructive act, but also a creative act. It is sometimes compared to ejaculation, especially when we have depictions with lightning striking. Eruption of something to make you free, to let you move again, to let you grow again. So, can this be hope? Oh yes it can. Can it be fear? Oh yes, it can be fear. Can it be both? I think yes, it can be both. Why not both? You can hope for something and still see it as a fearful experience. But if you feel you need to pass through it, with this death, for example, if you feel there's no other way, life is sometimes like that. And the outcome, the devil. Another scary card that shouldn't scare you. This tarot is not about scaring, about telling, oh, this and that will happen and you will feel very bad and no one will help you. No, tarot is not about it. Tarot is all about showing you who you are, showing you how your life unfolds, showing you what you can meet on your way, and showing you the ways to deal with it. And there are always many ways to deal with anything. And sometimes tarot is showing the unexpected ways, the ways you wouldn't conceive yourself, because we are always limited in our thoughts. And tarot is so overwhelmingly wide and wild that it sometimes shows something you would never think about. So don't be afraid of the devil. Don't be afraid of any of these cards. It's still your life. It's still your choice. It's still your path. Enjoy it. The devil. The Capricorn card. This is also a card about freedom. I was talking about freedom with this tower. That it can set you free. The collapse of the structure can set you free. What else can set you free from what you cling to? Devil is always about an obsession of some kind. Bondage of some kind. Something that holds us. that makes us smaller, feel smaller. Sometimes it can make us hopeless, feel hopeless, trapped, no options visible. How to get out of this illusion? Because again, this is an illusion. Together with the moon, you can feel trapped, but you don't have to. You can feel you don't know the direction. But don't let it become you. I don't know how to say it. When we treat things, people, ourselves, and our lives in general too seriously, this is what happens. We are trapped. We are obsessed. We have some chains, it seems. It's not true. We can always just take them off. It's illusionary, very much, the devil. If you let yourself go too deep into this, if you let yourself to be too serious about your restrictions, the restrictions imposed by the world, if you go too deep, then you may see no way out. But what also, so this is the danger of the devil. What's the hope of the devil? The hope of the devil, sometimes called a shadow card, is to look through a dark mirror, or look into the dark mirror and see yourself in it. And see yourself the way you really are. Gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, full of life, but also trapped, ignorant, prone to evil, weak, human, very human. This card asks you to see your dark side. Not to try to ignore it. Not to try to oversee it. No, me, no. Who, me? I never. Oh no, it's not me. No. I would never do things like this. Oh, this evil world. I would never. Oh yes, you would. The greatest triumph of the devil is when people don't see it in themselves. As I said with this card, the inner conflict, it's part of you. The devil is also part of you. Perhaps the hardest part. The part you wish you would never see. The part you wish you would never have. But the more you push it away, the stronger it gets. The stronger the ties. When you have ties and when you try to make it far, they want to merge. They want to be shortened. And you don't have the power to push it away because it's part of you. You can't live without it. So look the devil in the eye and embrace it. Whatever it is, whatever hardship within you, whatever weakness, whatever fear, doubt, ignorance, just see it and say, okay, okay, I am also like that, and still I am lovable to myself and to others. I am still lovable with this. And we all are. You're no better or worse. When you accept it, it's getting quieter. And it lets you go. It sets you free. So be ready, Aquarius. Be ready for some interesting moments this month, I think. Moments of truth, moments of disappointment, enormous growth, I think. Sometimes pain, but also immense chill out when you accept what's happening. Have faith, Aquarius. I wish you all the best for the coming month. Bye bye.